What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Mortal Kombat 1 video. It's been a little over a week now since the Khaos Reigns trailer dropped, and I imagine that that's more than enough time for people to really soak in all the information of not only the trailer, but the Kombat Pack characters, and just like whatever Ed Boon has said over the weekend in multiple interviews, right? But before we get into the video, I'd really appreciate it if you guys would hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed the video, but only if you enjoyed the video. All right, cool. So let's get back into the video. So let's talk about the possible characters that can appear as secret fights in Mortal Kombat 1. I've covered Ed Boon mentioning a big surprise, and obviously everyone automatically assumes it's a secret fight. And also, it could also be more than one secret fight, if we're being honest, because like Mortal Kombat 3 had what, 3? And I think Mortal Kombat 2 had 2 from what I remember. It's been a while since I played the Mortal Kombat 2 game, so I think it was 2 though. But yeah, like pretty much like the way Ed Boon answered the question, it's kind of like the reason why people think it's a secret fight.
One question is like, know that you're technically the longest standing voice actor for a video game ever, as you provide the vocal samples for Scorpion in each game, and that Noob Saibot, who is going to be a part of Khaos Reigns, is kind of yours and John's namesake. Are there any other Easter eggs that are a part of the expansion?
Yes, there is there's a big one that we're just not announcing. You know, and like when we did the first Mortal Kombat game, we put a character in Reptile, and we never told anyone. We just put it in there, and then actually I didn't even tell the people I was working with, you know, that it was in there. And the idea was, let's make it really rare, make it feel like a rumor, but it's actually there. And we want to do something like that again. So that's the extent I probably want to go. But you'll definitely start hearing about it, and you'll think back to today and go, oh, that's what he was talking about when you hear it.
But I have a few characters I've heard from other creators and from commenters in different videos pertaining to the secret character. I've heard a few creators talk about how they think it's the Pink Ninja Floyd. And while Ed has mentioned Floyd, I don't really believe that that's the case. I believe like he mentioned Floyd as more of a joke or him trolling again. But you know how that happens with Mortal Kombat. They always end up becoming characters. But you know, I don't think it's going to be in this game. I've also heard True Underdog say, Underdog Gaming say that it's going to be Hirumi. But again, I don't think that's the case, because while Hirumi's voice actor did come out and posted that she was decided to be voice acting Hirumi's cameo, basically the female Scorpion, but from the first season. She then deleted the post. Obviously she wasn't supposed to reveal that, but things like that tend to happen every now and then. I do think Hirumi will appear in a Khaos Reigns story, but not as a secret fight, possibly as a cameo when you play as Kwai. Moving on to I like this, you know, during the wedding. I assume during the wedding scene. But yeah, I don't really think that she's gonna be the secret fight, in my opinion. But moving on to the next possible character, which is who I am hoping for, and that's Sushan. If they made Hirumi into a cameo fighter in this one, I don't see why they wouldn't do the same for Sushan, or even make her a full-fledged character. If you watched my video on Sushan, or the Takeda backstory video, you know Sushan is more than just the mother of Takeda. Like, she's not just some woman that just dies to progress the story of Takeda. She was an actual fighter. She disposed of 3 Red Dragon members. Like, she deserves to be a fighter, in my opinion. But honestly, as much as I'd love to see Sushan, I doubt they'll pull the trigger here. Honestly, I'd love to see Sushan and Takeda have like some kind of intro together where like Takeda's like, "Mom, is that you?" And then with Sushan replying that, "Did Kenshi put you up to this?" or something like that. Or maybe it could have been flipped, seen as Takeda is a cousin to Kenshi now instead of it being his son. So man, it'll never not be weird to say that. But anyways, I think it would be cool. I hope she's the secret character so we can fight her. That would be pretty nice. And then like maybe in the next game have her be a regular fighter. Hopefully. I'm just hoping one day they'll put Sushan as a fighter. Like, I really like Sushan's backstory and like, you know, with Takeda and everything. So I think that it's possible that eventually they will add her, but who knows when that'll be. The next character on this list I've been hearing is Onaga. Now, I really hope it's not the case. Onaga would be a terrible choice for this role. He's probably the strongest character outside of the Elder Gods and Titans. Like, Shao Kahn had to sneak kill him with poison both times. Like, the second time I think he had to get Goro to stab him through the chest with his poison like swords. So, you know, it just shows how strong he was. Besides, he's too much of a badass to be relegated to a secret fighter appearance. Like, honestly, like, it's Onaga, bro. Like, Raiden, Quan Chi, and Shang Tsung, the three of them fighting against Onaga still didn't do nothing to Onaga. Onaga just brushed it off. Like, Raiden even sacrificed himself to try and kill him, and it did nothing. Like, all he did was waste time. So, anyways, then we have Chrome, another joke type ninja. Chrome came about as a mistake. A figurine was given to Ed Boon as a chromium edition of Smoke, and the fans saw it and ran with it and created Chrome, a being with power similar to Glacius from Killer Instinct or T-1000. Honestly, if it wasn't for T-1000 being revealed, Chrome probably would have been my first guess. But I doubt NRS wants two characters with similar abilities in the same game. Heck, T-1000 might be a test for Chrome, to be honest. Like, we could see Chrome maybe appear in a future game. Our best possible character, I think it could be Fujin's counterpart. In this era, Raiden's sister, she's known in the game already to be quite the capable fighter. In one of Kung Lao's intros, I can see her being playable at some point.
No Earthrealm woman can fight like an Umgadi.
Madame Bo, Raiden's sister, and those are just the women I know.
If we look back at the previous secret fights, they've always become playable in the next game. Well, outside of Smoke, he was playable in the same game, but he was really an outlier. Also, if we're going by previous Mortal Kombat with secret fighters, it would be pretty safe to assume it would be a ninja, right? Considering all secret fights in the past have been ninjas. Well, except Jade. Jade, she was an assassin. I think in the beginning she was clarified as a ninja, but I think that she was changed to be an assassin later on. But I think that was like a Mortal Kombat 3. Yeah, 3. I think 3. She was classified as an assassin. But yeah, she was a bodyguard of Katana, but also an assassin. If that is indeed the case, either way, then Chrome and or Floyd are probably pretty possible in the game, right? But again, these are joke characters, like, and you know, I mean, Ed has been known to put joke characters in the game. Era Macro, you know, reptiles, color swap. You know, these type of things happen in Mortal Kombat, so I won't completely say that it's not gonna happen. But I think that it's gonna be more or less about fighters who've been mentioned in the story. They're gonna be possibly in the actual game. But like, you know, like I said, I wouldn't bank on them being the character, but I'm not gonna put them completely off and say that they couldn't be the character. But you know, my guess is either Fujin's counterpart or maybe Sushan. That's like my guess. You know, Sushan part is probably more of like me just hoping, but Fujin's sister probably is a more, you know, appropriate approach. But then again, this is all just guessing and conjecture. Like, no one really knows you know, who it's gonna be. This is the fun part of waiting for something like this to drop. But anyways, you know, I think it's nice that NRS is trying to do this nostalgia bit for us older Mortal Kombat fans. I know we tend to give NRS and Ed Boon hell when they make mistakes. I'm not a hater of the game. I give criticism when it's warranted and praise when it's deserved. I respect Ed for trying to give fans what they want. I've always like wanted animalities back, and we finally get it. And not only that, we are getting a true secret fight, not the ones from the invasion mode. That shit's just an annoyance. It makes me reminiscent of like Mortal Kombat back in the early days, growing up playing Mortal Kombat at home and just remembering how good it felt unlocking the reptile fight for the first time. And not only that, after a few times challenging him, I remember how good it felt to finally beat him for the first time. I remember just being super pumped and proud about it. Now we have a new generation of Mortal Kombat fans that will get to experience this for the first time, which, if done correctly, could be really awesome for the people that only found out about these secret fights much later on. But I wonder if a secret fight will be the only secret in the story mode. I kind of doubt it. Like, I feel like there's gonna be more stuff, which I'll probably get into in the next video when I go over like what I'm expecting to see for the story mode. That's probably gonna be for tomorrow's video. But anyways, let's end this video here with the question, right? So who are some of the secret fighters that you guys would like to see appear in the Khaos Reigns DLC? Put it in the comments below. Thanks for checking out the video and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and comment on the video. It's free and it really helps the community grow. Don't forget to subscribe. Either way, I'd love to have you here. But anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Stay safe Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm out. Peace.